Did you hear about the one about the Indian that died in his teepee?
No.
Teepee, get it? You know, as I was a little girl, we had this. You know how people used to have those coffee pots, those little metal ones with the little thing on it, the little perky and the handle. And we had one of those, and on Sunday afternoons when it was cold, a lot of times. Well, you know, hot tea. You know that because a lot of people around here, you know, don't drink hot tea. But anyway, we'd have hot tea and
is that a Catholic thing?
Yeah. And one night we was sitting around drinking tea, and that's what I don't know. I can't remember if it was my mother or my daddy, but. Don't you hear the one about the Indian that drowned in his teepee? You know, you think teepee, but it's really TP. Tea must just make you have to go.
I wonder why.
I can do you one better. Did you ever watch Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom?
Always. What is that man's name?
You had to say that.
Bill? You'd hear the camera guy, it'd be like this. As Tubbs goes and chases the wild boars, I will stay in the car for cover. That's what it was like.
Because you know that one, it was a big old strong guy. Yeah. And then what was that older man's name? Oh gosh.
I can't remember, but it was so funny. I'd always say, why is he always got to be the brave one and you got to stay in the car for cover?
Well, let me tell you, we had blackberries and we would pick blackberries, you know, in the summer because we had a lot of blackberry vines. And so one Sunday night, Mother had made blackberry cobbler, really good blackberry cobbler. But you know how blackberries have those pits in them, you know? And so here we were eating our blackberry cobbler, and they were out at some ape tribe. And the apes, were sitting around, one in front of the other. This is a true story. True story, Dinah. Why do I want to call you Tubbs?
I don't know.
Anyway, true story. They were sitting around picking bugs out of each other's hair, fur, and eating it. And there we was eating that blackberry in those pits, you know, just made us think of those. We were like, ugh. But they were. I mean, it was just like a tribal thing to do, I guess. It's that Sunday afternoon, so let's. And they almost. 2 or 3 of them would sit like one here, you know, one here, and they would just be doing it, just picking at each other's hair. Protein, I guess. That cracked me up. But that was a big thing. I think it come on at, oh my gosh, it come on at 6, and I think at 7, wasn't it? You know, whoosh, the flash of color would be The Wonderful World of Disney.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, golly. You know they don't make shows like they used to.
No. Everything's too,
reality.
Reality.
Too real.
God, everything's reality.
Because I do like the old shows like, I like those, with Don Knotts, and I like the one where Don Knotts had to go up to the haunted house, you know, and, by himself to spend the night. What was his name? He was something in the show. I like all those good old shows.
How about Newhart? Did you love Newhart?
I like Newhart.
Mary Tyler Moore?
I liked Mary Tyler Moore.
Rhoda?
Rhoda. Now, Rhoda was my gal. I loved me some Rhoda.
Yeah, MASH? Did you like MASH?
I did like MASH. I really did. And speaking of MASH, though, you saying that, you know, thinking of MASH made me think of it. Okay, you know how we have our had-tos. If you had to marry one of the Cartwright boys, which Cartwright boy would it be?
Little Joe. Who's yours, Adam?
What? Well, Adam grew up to be Trapper John.
Right, I love Trapper John.
And you know, he's bald, so we got to, because he was what, Pernell Roberts, so we got to see him. But, you know, I've been thinking about it, and I'm going to tell you what, Little Joe was, you know, he was sweet.
Oh, you like
I'm going to tell you what, the more I watch those shows, you know, them Cartwright men just have the worst luck with women. You know, everyone that Paul got died. Now, you know, every girlfriend that those boys get dies. Something happens, you know. But, you know, the more I watch, you know, Hoss is strong, and if you really look, Hoss has got a good heart, but if you really look, Hoss is not that bad looking. He's a big old guy, but you know what I mean? And he wears that hat. And you know, you thought them being there at the Ponderosa, unless they were just thrifty, but, you know, they all wore the same outfits all the time. Little Joe had that hat, the cream jacket, and his, you know what I mean?
Cream-colored pants.
There you go. Paul always wore that vest. Hoss always had that outfit on with that 10-gallon hat.
And what did Adam always wear?
Black. And then King remember Candy coming on? You
Yes,
know Candy, 'cause
yes.
then Candy grew up to be on All My Children.
Yes.
He was twins, wasn't he?
Stuart and Adam, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And,
I forgot that.
yeah.
Golly.
But I mean, isn't that funny how it goes? But when you said Nash, it made me think that Trapper John M.D.
You know, you talk about being thrifty. Them, back then, the TV shows that we watched as we was growing up, it's like they never had to worry about, like, grocery bills, or, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
they
it's
never
always
worried
there.
about nothing. All right, then you flip on over to the island with Gilligan and them. Now, here they are. They went on a 3-hour cruise.
3-hour tour, wasn't it?
Tour, yeah.
3-hour tour.
They go on this tour, and their whole world is just shaken up. Okay? They land on an island somewhere where there's little Indians, headhunters, and I mean, you know, today, how would we handle that today? Okay?
I don't know.
We couldn't survive like they did. I mean, you think about it. Here Ginger steps off the boat with
Looking
all
like
her
Miss America.
jewelry, and then she's got just suitcase after suitcase. And she's going on a 3-hour tour.
3-hour
and
tour.
she's got like clothes for days, okay? Poor little old Gilligan, bless his heart. Bless his heart. Skipper, bless his heart.
Skipper never lost an ounce, I don't think.
He
I think
never-
he gained a little, to be honest.
And starving to death on that island
Yeah.
until
Well, banana cream pies.
banana cream pies come along. Until they figured out what they could do with their surroundings, you know? And I mean, really? The professor can build a computer out of coconuts and they can't patch one little hole in the boat?
You know, because didn't they put something in the boards and went boing? You know, they tried to patch it.
And I can remember watching that as a child, and I can remember that when I thought they was going to finally get off that island, and my heart would just be beating, you know, and I couldn't hardly wait. And then something stupid would happen.
I like the one where that guy, gosh, I can't think of his name, but he was on a lot of shows, and he was that evil professor or doctor, whatever, and he took him back to somewhere else and turned Gilligan into Mary.
Yeah.
Marianne, what? Yeah. And then, yeah, I liked that one. But I liked it when they had the headhunters and all that.
Yeah, I mean, but we couldn't have handled something like that, you know?
Yeah.
And do we even know where did they crash at? Do we know where it was at?
You know, I'm not sure, but you know, Professor Gilligan and Skipper only had the one outfit, I guess.
It was in the Bahamas.
Was it?
Yes, because I have been to Gilligan's Island in the Bahamas.
You're kidding.
I have seen every bit of that.
Were the huts still there?
Yes, I seen it. I can't remember what I eat there. I eat lunch there in them huts. I sure did. I sure did.
Really?
I most certainly did. I seen it. I seen the USS Minnow popped up on its side. I sure
Really?
did. I sure did. I seen every single bit of it. I seen
wow.
the radio control place where the professor was. I've seen every bit of that. It was in Nassau, Bahamas. That's where that was
Really?
at. Mm-hmm. Because I could have had the choice of going to the beach where Bo Derek got lucky, you know, in the movie 10. Yeah. Or either take the island cruise over to Gilligan's Island, and I opted for Gilligan's Island. That's a true story, Ted.
You gotta be kidding
No,
me.
that's a true story. It was unbelievable. So I have been to Gilligan's Island.
You know, I never really thought Bo Derek was all that pretty anyway. But if I was like you, and the way I watch TV, by George, I'd be going to Gilligan's Island too.
Yeah, I mean, who wants to go see
The Professor and Marianne here on Gilligan's Island.
That's it. I didn't care one thing about seeing where Bo Derek laid down, you know? Really?
Braided hair, remember? No, she had,
The long.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And one more thing, notice how the Mr. Howe,
Yes.
you know, he's got the white pants on, the white shoes. Okay, you with me? The blue jacket, the white shirt, the blue and white scarf that kind of goes around his neck, and his little hat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He never looked dirty, you know? You know what I'm talking about? Like, they never looked like they had been... I mean, I can go to work for 8 hours a day and I look like you know what I'm saying? And
But you
they
know,
don't. I mean, they look just fresh.
Didn't they fix that shower where one of them had to ride the bicycle and
yeah.
So,
but really, I mean, it ain't like they had Tide Power Packs, really. They didn't have no washing powders.
oh, well, you got a good point there because I don't believe I ever saw.
Yeah, I mean, their clothes was
machine.
never dirty. They was never dirty. And if, like, let's say Gilligan gets out and, like, really messes up like he was prone to do, and he got super dirty, look, the next time you seen him, he'd be clean.
Clean again.
Yeah, I mean, but back then, when I was watching it as a child, I never paid attention to that stuff. But now you look back.
Oh, yeah.
So,
well, okay.
sweet cream and sugar cones.
Yeah.